Hi, and welcome to my video on my workplace 20 park project. This was done in basically three phases covering a variety of math concepts. The first phase involved building a roller coaster. We were examining the concept of slope. So we talked about things like positive slopes and negative slopes, um, horizontal slopes, and also vertical slopes. So the girls that made this really put a great effort into it. We started each of our projects by coming up with a plan. So students had to sketch out kind of what the roller coaster would look like, where they put their various slopes, whether they be positive, negative, horizontal, or vertical, and what the rise and run would be for their slopes. So you can see here, for example, the girls put a vertical slope as undefined because you have a rise, in this case a negative rise, but you have no run. So they even figured out that you had to build basically a stopper to make you come straight down to do that. So it was really impressive the way the girls came up with this. You can see they use signs to show, like here's a horizontal and undefined slope, to show their understanding. I love the way they collaborated on it. They created together. They had other students come in and check out their work as well. So I think they learned a lot in this part of it, not only about slope, but how to work together as a team. So the next project that we did, and the girls built onto it here, is we were talking about surface area and we were talking about volume. So the girls put together a little water park here as their assignment, and as you can see, I think they had a lot of fun doing it. And that was what I really like about this project too. I noticed students had a lot of fun and they like to play, and they also enjoyed showing their learning in a different way. So they used their signs to show the different things between volume and surface area and capacity. And I like that they could build in a 3D world. I also like that they could understand that surface area was, basically the measurement of the outside, and then the volume is basically what contained it inside. This was also interesting too. They tried to build a cylinder, which is tough to do in Minecraft, but I thought they did a pretty good job, and they still think they understood the concept of it. So that was really interesting. And then one of our final projects was to use trig um, to basically figure out the angle. And we also use so we built water slides here. And what they did is they definitely used trig to figure out their angles, and they also used the Pythagorean theorem to figure out, basically what the length of the hypotenuse would be. And that was a tricky question because they couldn't just count blocks, and that was something I really appreciate about using Minecraft too, is that students had to solve problems, whether it was in building or construction, but also using math. And then they also used their plans here to verify things too. So I could see that the students knew what they were doing and talked. They did a great job. We also talked about scale. So you can see here, they say the scale, basically, this one's twice as big or this one's half, so they realized there's a reduction. They gave me, there it is, the Pythagorean theorem. They gave me how they figured it out using tan to figure out their angles. So it was really impressive what these girls put together, and I also we built an attraction too, and using scale once again. So they built a petting zoo, and I think they had fun with that too. Again, they put all their information, like how big the animals would have been. They also had to figure out this path here and figure out how much it would cost to actually pave it. So there were questions that go along with this that they had to do either in a sway or a PowerPoint. So I just thought I'd take you on a little tour of um, an amusement park that was built throughout the semester, talking about slope, talking about volume and surface area, talking about trig and scale. And I think the students had a great time building this, and I had a great time watching them build there and seeing them put math into practice. Hope this video gives you a little clue of how you can maybe use Minecraft in your classroom too. And until next time, thanks a lot.